Hey everyone, welcome back to Reasonable Setups. So, officially, we are in a bear market. It's the first time we are having back to back weekly closes below the bull market band, which is usually 50-week moving average, the blue line right here. And you can see in our market phase oscillator, it's the first time since Bitcoin was 25,000. We lost the zero level in this indicator and currently are below that. You can see we broke the support here too. Of course, sometime in the next weeks, we will expect some kind of retest to the upside, but then it will be fading and we'll move to correction phase for at least most of the 2026. So if you are looking at this chart, you will notice that we are currently waiting to form up some kind of channel below the bull market band. I mean, there is a possibility we already saw the bottom, which is 80,000, 81,000 basically, or we can have one more push to the downside at the start of December to take this liquidity. But I think we're close to the local bottom, and then we'll have that retracement. And if you look at this previous retracement positioning, you will see that it lasted almost 2.5 months. So in that 2 months, I will expect markets, Ethereum more importantly, to make some upside momentum, to have some upside momentum, and possibly maybe updating given the all-time high. But we will see. We will see what's going to happen next. But as I said before, this is going to be just short-term test of these bull market support band from the downside. So expecting something like, if I open the daily chart, and if we assume that this is the bottom, or maybe one more push to the downside to make a higher high, I will expect it to go as high as around 100 grand level. I'm not sure anything above, but I will expect that bull market band and 200 moving average to be around this area to have that final rejection before the year-long, approximately at least year-long bear market arrives. So we've been very precise in our prediction that the top was in our community, and there was nothing surprising to me. Moving into the Ethereum chart, you can see Ethereum is kind of very, very choppy and all over the place. But our prediction that we will have the push from 200 moving average on a weekly chart was correct again. And currently we are holding above 618 level. You can see this is 618 retracement, Fibonacci retracement, and we happen to touch this 70% of this range too. So there is a chance that the bottom for Ethereum is already in, or we can have another liquidity grab from the potential November low, which I already marked here, but this is not a fact, it is the low. But I think we can have at the start of December maybe one more push down. I'm not sure about that. It is not guaranteed. So as I said, I already added the first spot position on Ethereum, and my main levels of interest to watch is currently the yearly open, which is around 3350 level, which happened to be the mid range of this previous range as well, which we never even tested. And of course, November open is at 3800. Above this level, I think the new all-time high is coming for sure. But yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen, because things can, in the worst case scenario, Ethereum will basically start the bear market too, as if we consider this just a cycle top or double top from the last cycle. But of course, you can see on a weekly chart as well, we lost the mid range. We possibly we can have some, we can spend some time here. Usually on a daily chart too. So we are getting oversold area right here. Maybe some more time, one week, 2 weeks, and we can start some momentum to the upside. And USDT dominance as well. My first target was hit. My second target is around basically 7% area, as I said, which is very close, getting closer to that weekly fair value gap area. So I will expect to have a top here and then to have distribution, and maybe we can have some run on Ethereum. But of course, USDT dominance is very important, and I don't expect it to lose the bull market band. Anything anything closer to the bull market band on USDT dominance means that it's time to cash out. So liquidity wise, nothing new. So not much of a movement during the weekend. We have some kind of pump, but of course weekend pumps most of the times getting fade in very soon. If I open the open interests, you will see, let me open 1 hour chart. Yeah, a lot of liquidity is tagged from 2.6 to 2.7 grand area. You can see a lot of bits right here, which I will expect to get filled before any major movement to the upside. But as I said, you can see from the upside too, a lot of liquidity. So liquidity is tagged between 2600 and up to 2950, basically 3000, right? We'll see how the market reacts this week. We are having CPI, PPI, CPI, I think from the last month, but of course my markets will react on that. Positioning for me, I'm more positive for this week. Maybe we can have some retracement, but of course, make sure you follow the Black Friday narrative too. It's possible we can have some more pain for Black Friday. And finally, let's have a look on the volatility chart. As I said, we are kind of moving to the upside. We reclaimed 20 area as expected. If we're going to have another spike to the upside to close this daily imbalance around 32, 34 area, then it will be the end, I think, for the correction, especially if I open the fear and grid index, you will see we're at extreme fear. It's been a month we are there, and most importantly, put to call ratio right here. We are at better balance in the markets. So puts are getting aggressive on options. We are at 0.8. So I think we will have that final year-end bear squeeze, in my opinion. I think this is getting a bit overexposed for the bears. But yeah, time will tell. Of course, we will see. Volatility needs to be topped, and then after we feel that compression to the downside on the VIX, it will indicate for me that bears are gonna get squeezed one more time at least. Right now, we had the Sunday open on NQ. We had gap up, basically 0.75%. Let me open the 30-minute chart or maybe 15-minute chart. Yeah, we are right at the new week opening gap level, and we had that liquidity around 25,300. If we take that liquidity, the next major supply you can see, if we can take this supply too, then possibly the local bottom was in, and the year end rally is arriving. But if I open the daily chart, you can see the things are at the correction, still in the correction territory, and we lost the mid-range, of course. We lost the compression levels, and we are still trending to the downside. But 200 EMA is here, so there is a chance that this was just a retest for 200-week EMA, 200-day EMA, sorry, and anything above basically 23,000 on NQ is still very bullish to me. And this is the weekly bullish fair value gap. Yeah, above this level, we are trending to the upside still. But things will change, and things can change next year. I don't expect the markets to top in these extreme fear levels. At least we're going to have another rally to the upside. Maybe even if this is the level, this is the top before the midterm year bear market, we will have at least double top here before another leg down. But yeah, so I am positive for this week, but we will see. We will see what's going to bring Black Friday. So stay tuned, guys. I'll try to update again. Thank you so much. Bye.